Good evening.
And
Welcome. My name is
Matt Shantz.
and yes, I would like to welcome and
This is AskAtlanta.
Oh shit, I like that. Whenever you are ready, what is your best piece of advice?
The best piece of advice I've been given, could give anyone, is that life is not like complicated. It's not hard. It's not stressful. It's complex. And as soon as you can unwind the complexity, you got it. That's
One of my best pieces of advice are that relationships are everything in life. They beat experience, they beat hard work, and
learn to live for yourself and not others.
No one's opinion matters more than your own.
Don't listen to what people think about you.
Be yourself and go for what you're passionate about.
Give yourself the grace and space to be you, to restart, or to try new things, to become the person that you're meant to be. Other than that, nothing else, nothing more.
Listen to yourself, listen to your heart. Don't listen to what other people say, because people are going to have a lot to say about everything and anything, the things you wear, the things you say, your political beliefs, what you do with your personal time, what you do in your free time. So my best advice is just to live your life how you want to, because when you go to sleep at night, you go to sleep by yourself, with yourself, and next to yourself. So you have to make yourself happy first. So, yeah.
My best piece of advice, especially if I could have told my younger self, would probably be to not be afraid to be who I am. Not be afraid to, not be so worried about what other people think, and just live life to be me. And it's okay to be a nobody as long as I'm a nobody for me, so that I can live my most authentic self. If that makes sense.
All right, best piece of advice.
My best piece of advice would be to make sure you roll the dice on yourself. Take chances. Don't play everything too safe. Make sure you're going for what you know you desire to have.
Hey from ATL, a piece of advice for life: be sure to set your boundaries and don't feel afraid to choose yourself. You are your biggest priority, so don't feel bad for that. Okay?
Yeah, exactly. And to go with that, I mean, balance is key. It's super important to have your priorities straight, make good, responsible choices, but also play a little bit and have some fun. It's super important to have that balance.
Work hard, play hard. Get the keys, get the keys, balance.
My best piece of advice comes in 3 layers.
Oh.
Grow up, show up, glow up. That comes from my boy Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You see, they used to laugh and call him names, but he had to grow up, because it's not about what other people have to say about you, it's about what you have to say about yourself. So grow up. And then you gotta show up. No matter what, if they don't let you play in any of the reindeer games, you gotta keep on showing up, because you're learning, you're growing, you're getting yourself together, and you're practicing. And what I know for sure is that there will always be a foggy Christmas Eve with your nose on it, because your gift makes room for you. So don't be afraid when opportunity presents itself to glow up.
Use fear, use failure as a standing point to bounce back from, because you fall down 7 times, you get up 8.
Whatever you do, just make sure that you stay consistent and don't give up at it.
So my best piece of advice is sort of more of a call to action, but it was, if you make an observation, you have an obligation. And so it's something that I try to live by, right? If I notice something's wrong, try to fix it.
Stay motivated and be prepared.
Don't get COVID.
Yes, Kathleen.
no matter what you do with your life, do it with 100% and give it all you got. That's
Well
my
said.
best piece of advice.
Never turn up the chance to use a clean restroom.
When you're looking for a mate, find someone that you can agree on sex and money.
If you're trying to be more confident or would like to come off as confident, you have to have a confident mindset and believe in yourself. And other people will start to think you're a very confident person.
My best piece of advice for anybody is don't let life get you down. There's gonna be a lot of twists and turns. Life is always a surprise, so don't expect to know everything and everything on point.
All right. Hey, everybody. I am Muriel Lyons. I'm a Georgia Peach. My best piece of advice is get out there and buy a home. If you compare
renting versus buying, it's like crazy. It's pretty much for the same amount. You can start home ownership, build your net worth, and you know, who doesn't want to own a piece of Atlanta? If you want to work with me, I do work for free for buyers. I work a lot with first-time home buyers. I actually have a website called First Time Home Buyer ATL. You can look me up on Facebook too. And there's a common myth that you need 20% to buy a home. You don't need 20% down payment. All you really need, you can do an FHA loan, buy a home with just 3.5% down payment. So if you're buying a $100,000 home, that's only $3.5 or $3,500 that you need, plus a little money for closing costs to save for taxes and like HOA fees.
This is not about me, it's about you. I'm realizing that I can't do this without you. I look around and I see the frowns of misunderstanding. I'm realizing we could be a better planet. I'm realizing that there has to be a better planet, because no matter how much I improve, I could be a better man. But this is not about me, it's about you. I'm realizing that I can't do this without you. I look around and I see frowns in each and every nation. Misunderstanding somehow started at our separation. Separated at birth, and yes, it hurts to be alone. So I'm searching for a hurting or a person like my own. But this is not about me, it's about you. I'm realizing that I can't do this without you. But I need you to realize it's not just about you, it's about you and I, T-Y. It's about you and I, T-Y, unity. Existence knows no differences. Nature doesn't play favorites. Separation is the root of hatred. Love knows no limits, especially over differences. But most of us are lost to what its true definition is. Love is not a bond that holds two people together. Love is something that you have inside you for forever. Not something you choose to give and take at will. When you truly know love, love is something you live. It can't be taken away. It shines from your soul on everyone like the sun. It doesn't discriminate. Until you truly know love, you can't share it. You'll never find it in someone else. You have to start with yourself. But once you find it there, you'll find it everywhere. As I look around and see smiles of understanding in each and every nation, I know we're getting closer to home and realizing that we came from the same way, no matter what we name it, because love is a universal language, only partially learned when kept between you and me. Speaking it with the world means speaking it fluently, but the conversation can't be had without you. I hope you'll understand why this is about you. I realized I left a couple lines out in the middle there, but yeah.
That was so nice.
I'll go back and share a couple lines. If that's
yeah,
cool.
man,
But
for sure.
The few lines left out were, we used to be one before all of this drama began. We both forgot where we came from. Life is not the same for either one of us. How could we let our egos get in the way of acknowledging where we came from, like we aren't from the same home? I'm troubled for my soul. We're running out of time, and I'm hoping that we can find our way home. This is not about me. It's about you.
Right back to you, Matt. Fantastic. Thank you all for your answers. We appreciate your time. We'll see you back here next week. Good night.